This question is from Cheryl, who is watching from Jerusalem. Leonard, I practice presence almost every minute of every day. The problem is that I can only stay in presence without my mind coming in with some sort of unimportant nonsense for moments. I also tend to race around and do things quickly, as though I'm running from something. Leonard, I've had enough years of therapy and personal growth to know what my issues are. I've experienced and lived through the deepest grief and loss any mother can live through. And I have touched some real depths of silence and oneness and love, and know that it is a safe and tranquil place to be. Why would I keep running from it?
Okay. Cheryl in Jerusalem. You gave it away in your opening sentence. You said that you practice presence many, many times each day. And practicing presence is not going to work for you. Because at a very subtle level, it's the ego practicing presence. And you have to identify what is the ego's agenda. What do you hope to gain by being present? Because there's still a sense of agenda or a hope to gain something in being present. You're not responding to the present moment simply because you know that's where the truth is. And you want to bring the gift of presence to the present moment. You're still at a very subtle level asking, what's in it for me? If I become present, how will that change my life? How will that benefit me? So it really comes down to your ego's involvement, Cheryl. And I know you very well, and I know all the therapy and work you've done on yourself. I know about the tragic loss of your son. And at the very deepest level, Cheryl, what you're still dealing with is the issue of separation. Deep, deep within us, we all feel separate because we're lost in the mind. If you're lost in the mind and that's where you're fundamentally living your life from, then you're separate. You're separate from the present moment. You're separate from the truth of life. You're separate from the truth of love. You're separate from the truth of who you are, and you're separate from the truth of God. No matter how much you believe in God, you're still separate from the truth of God. And the ego is doing everything it can to try and help you avoid the pain of separation. Your ego is not the enemy. It's your friend. It's trying to help you. It's saying, let's practice presence. That'll help us. Let's get busy. That'll help us. I'm trying to help you, says the ego. I'm trying to help you avoid this deep pain that I know is there at the very deepest level. And Cheryl, I'll tell you a little secret that will rock your world. At the very heart of separation that you've been trying to run from all your life, the pain of separation, at the very heart of that feeling of separation is a feeling of emptiness. And most of us are very deeply committed to running from and avoiding that feeling of emptiness. Whether we're aware of it or not, it's true. We don't want to feel the emptiness. And I'll often be working with someone either in a retreat or in an individual session where we get to that point and they feel the emptiness and a lot of fear and resistance comes up. And so I'll ask them, point to where the emptiness is. And they'll point somewhere in their body, here or here, it doesn't really matter. And I'll encourage them to stay with the emptiness, to feel it, to let the emptiness spread through the whole body. And then I'll make a very gentle suggestion to shift it from emptiness to nothingness. And that's what's at the very heart of it all. At the very heart of our fear of separation, the pain of separation, is the emptiness. At the very heart of the emptiness is the nothingness. And at the very heart of the nothingness is God. God is everything. God is nothing. God is everything, God is nothing. And beyond everything and nothing, I am and God is. That is the final resting place. That is the final homecoming. The deepest realization of that simple truth. It's not a realization with your mind, it's something that opens up from a much deeper level. It's the experience of truth arising within you. And the whole of humanity is deeply committed to avoiding the pain of separation, which at a deeper level is the feeling of emptiness, which at a deeper level is the nothingness, which at a deeper level is God. So we're all running from God and not realizing it. And why is this happening? Because God wants us to embrace the duality of everything and nothing so we can transcend even that. And where does that leave you? Who can say? So that's at the heart of your struggle, Cheryl, and it's a beautiful, beautiful struggle, and you're very close. You're much closer than you realize, but you're going to have to bring to consciousness this pain of separation, this fear of emptiness. And I know you're coming to the Provence retreat, and we shall work on it together there. Okay, Cheryl, with love and blessings. And what I shared with Cheryl is true for everyone. Can anyone relate to what I just shared? Can we have a show of hands, please? It's a part of the human journey, the soul's journey. And you can only know what I'm speaking about if you're awake enough. You can't know what I'm speaking about with your mind, not at this level. You can't understand what I'm saying with your mind, not at this level. What I'm sharing with you is only available to you if you're present and your mind is silent. Then I'm engaging that dimension of you that knows. And I'm speaking into the very heart of the mystery within you. Because the mystery is within you. It's within you. It's profound. It always has been. At the center of your being is a profound mystery. And whoever you think you are is so mild compared to the truth of who you are.